So when a blind man knocked on a public restroom door, he couldn't have predicted what would happen next.
Police say that knock escalated into an argument and then ended with a violent beating.
News Central's Melissa McCarty live now in Anaheim, where she spoke exclusively with the victim. Melissa.
Well, we just spoke exclusively to the victim and his witness. We covered their faces for their safety. Now, also at the time, his goddaughter was there. She had to sit and watch, helplessly sobbing as her godfather was beaten by a man they say was full of rage.
He's crazy. He needs to get what he deserves. I'm just trying to move on, get past it.
And I told him to let him go. He can't see. He's blind. He can't see. And I kept repeating it like 4 or 5 times. And then finally, it's like nothing. Everything was blocked out. He didn't listen, nothing. He wouldn't stop. His own guys were trying to tell him, hey, he can't see.
An argument ignited at this Anaheim AM/PM yesterday morning because a blind man knocked on the restroom door unaware it was occupied.
For some reason that upset the person that was already in the restroom, and some words were exchanged.
The 44-year-old victim, assisted by a friend, walked away until it was unoccupied. Minutes later, he was confronted once again. After the argument, one of the suspects told his 3 friends waiting in the car what happened.
His associates then went back into the store to confront the blind man. He takes a can of beer, throws it at a very high rate of speed, and hits that blind guy right over the right eye, causing a laceration. We understand that the strike was so hard that it knocked the blind guy down to the ground.
Police say 23-year-old Tafa Violetti didn't stop. He continued to beat the man already knocked down.
While he's on the ground, the suspect then jumps on him and starts beating him up, continues to pound on him as other people around there are telling him to stop and telling him that the man is legally blind. That does not stop him.
AM/PM security video caught the beating and the 4 men on tape. An officer recognized one of them. 2 hours later, they were tracked and Violetti was arrested. Anaheim police say the group appeared to be drinking heavily the night before and Thanksgiving morning. Now, Kevin tells me he was just being courteous by knocking on the door. Also, the impact was so strong I could actually see the imprint of the beer can left on his forehead. So we just spoke with him in detail. We're going to have much more on this story tonight on News Central at 11. In Anaheim, Melissa McCarty, News Central.